So, Fujos, we have finally figured out what happened to Eunchong on that night. And baby, I was so disappointed. So disappointed to find out that the both of them, I can't even get my words out, that the both of these two were in cahoots with each other to try to stick their hot dog in Eunchong's donut. And it is crazy that they have been prepping and working this man for a couple of nights prior before that fateful night, making a pact that until this man can sprinkle like a fucking sprinkler without any hands, strictly from his peach, they've been fixing to stick their thing in Unchung. And it has been a plan. The both of them. Let's get into this intro and let's get into a blessed night. All right, Fujo. So, A Blessed Night is a fairly new read on Lezen. If you want to know what this read is about, I will tell you to check out my video. I will link it in this video so you guys can check out and get an idea of what A Blessed Night is about, because we are definitely going to get into the recent chapter of A Blessed Night. Chapter 10 was definitely revealing on what happened that fateful night. Eunchong got drunk with these two fucker faces after a breakup with his girlfriend. We find out that these two have known for a long time and a while that Eunchong unconsciously is a gay man. Now, throughout these chapters, we find out that the reason why Eunchong would not have explored that side of his sexuality, even though it is presented throughout his past that he is attracted to men, due to the fact that these two response to the idea of same-sex relationships between men are disgusting. So I'm assuming from that situation, Eunchong did not feel comfortable exploring the possible idea and put it out his mind. Unconsciously, he did not know he was oozing out gay vibes. But these two pandered to the idea that they can be his gay experience and his only experience, being that they are deeply attracted to Eunchong and Eunchong belongs to them. Now, it seems to be that Ian was the one that bit off more than he can chew, being that he was being greedy and lured Eunchong to a hotel where he reveals himself that he is the friend that did him. Now, in one of the chapters, I want to say it's chapter 8 or 7, the encounter between Hyunwu and Ian in the parking lot. You know, Ian said, "Don't make me tell the whole story in nothing but the story, but nothing but this whole story. So help me God." Okay? And come to find out, Hyunwu was D dipping in Eunchung that night too. With Ian holding all those cards in his table, I don't know how Hyun is going to maneuver with this. And honestly, I don't know how Eunchung is going to take the fact that your two best friends have been essaying you for a good fucking minute before they fully essayed you. And they've done it for so long to the point that you get an understanding why Eunchung had a dream of being aroused by Ian's voice, but also being aroused by the touch of Hyunyu. And that's what they were doing when he was drunk and basically in a drunk coma, but lucid, but coma. He don't know what's going on. This read, honestly, took a turn that I didn't expect it. I was hoping that it was just one, but the fact that you find out it's the both of them, it makes it a little bit more disturbing yet enjoyable. And you wonder who is Eunchung gonna choose. Obviously, he's gonna choose one of them. maybe choose both of them because how they've been fiddling and playing with this man, he's aroused by the both of them at the same fucking time. So who knows how this is gonna pan out? And it seems like Hyu's love for Eunchong started way before Ian's love for Eunchong started. It makes you wonder who is ultimately gonna have Eunchong, or maybe neither one of them will have Eunchong. I am so curious on how this story is gonna play out because I'm one person that I'm not really one drawn into like love triangles. How this one piqued my interest, I don't know. I think the one love triangle I was slowly getting into was Yours to Claim, and I think I dropped it because the fandom at the time was saying that the author was dragging out like exactly who he was gonna be with. So I was just like, oh God, I don't want to go through all of that. But this one, to a point, I'm feeling very optimistic about it. It's such a good start, and it's a good start where the both of these two gentlemen are relatively both in Schitt's Creek without a paddle together. They both are starting out deceitful because they obviously work together to do the deceitful shit that they have done. And I am looking forward to seeing Eunchung's reaction once he finds out exactly what happened to him that night. Obviously, he was embarrassed. He couldn't talk about it with his friends because, like I said, these two obviously back then presented that they were homophobic. He knows now that Ian was one of them, but he doesn't know about Hyun. And I wonder how he's gonna take it with Hyun, being that it seems like him and Hyun have a relatively closer relationship versus him and Ian, being that Ian is a known asshole amongst the friends. So, guys, drop your comments below. Let me know if you're reading A Blessed Night, and what do you think of this read so far? I'm very optimistic on how this is gonna play out. And who is Eunchung gonna choose? And is he just gonna take both? Have his cake and eat it too? Who knows? Who knows? Drop your comments below. Let me know what you think. Also, share the video if you know any other Fujos who would enjoy this content. And like always, if you like, love, and enjoy my recap and reacts to BL Manhwas, mangas, and animes, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to know when we upload new videos. Also, guys, you already know, be you, be amazing. And most importantly, keep reading those BL Manhwas. Lay us, my beautiful BL Fujos out there.
She's scrolling through the sweetest little shit, fresh tea, high tech. She gon' break it down clean, be a glow in the aura like a neon dream. City soul with that cosmic touch. Every episode hits smooth as such. Sexy, flirty, witty too. If you know, then you're Fujo crew.